Welcome to Recapping Movie Explained. A television commercial for Stratton Oakmont, Inc. introduces the film. It talks about the characteristics of Wall Street brokers and compares them to lions or bulls. Throughout one of the company's floors, a lion can be seen. Then, we observe a sizable gathering of brokers engaging in a game in which they toss little figurines onto a board with an dollar sign serving as a target. Then Leonardo DiCaprio's character Jordan Belfort introduces himself to the players in the game. He claims to be the Bayside, Queens, resident son of two accountants. Jordan has lived a life of boundless drugs and as many hookups as he wants ever since he started working on Wall Street. Later, when high on Quaaludes, he is seen piloting a helicopter after blowing cocaine into a hooker's butt. Additionally, he is seen driving his Ferrari and receiving a blowout from a woman who is later identified as his wife, Naomi LaPaglia Margot Robbie. Jordan claims that he consumes enough drugs to numb the majority of New Yorkers. But the drug he enjoys most is the one that can help a man rule the world of money. He crumples up a $100 dollar and drops it in a trash can after snorting a line of drugs with it. The first day Jordan uses his broker's license falls on October 19, 1987, often known as Black Monday. As a result of the worldwide stock market collapse, Jordan loses his job. As he peruses the newspaper's job section at home, Teresa recommends that they pawn her engagement ring. One location stands out to him in Long Island, Investor Center, which is housed in a little mini mall. Jordan arrives at Investor Center dressed to the nines. Being a small business with most of the brokers dressed casually in an untidy, unkempt office, the location doesn't exactly exude professionalism. The proprietor of the establishment, Dwayne "Spike" Johns, welcomes Jordan. Jordan is given the task of making. It is the day of an initial public offering IPO meeting at work with Steve Madden, a designer of women's shoes who wants to float his business. A nerdy broker is caught by Jordan cleaning his goldfish bowl by swallowing the man's goldfish whole and then sending him out while everyone else jeers at him. He sends Donnie to call the guy out and humiliate him in front of everyone. Jake Hoffman portrays Steve Madden as he introduces the Maryless, his newest offering, which one broker says look like fat woman shoes. Jordan stops the brokers from throwing trash at him. He asks Madden to partner with them in business, and Madden consents. Jordan then stands up to address the audience from the stage, extolling the virtues of wealth. In just 3 hours after the stock's launch in the trading room, Stratton Oakmont turned $22 million from it. A group of French-Swiss bankers led by Jean-Jacques Sorel Jean Dujardin, a buddy from Rugrats' undergraduate days, are met by the group. They are convinced to have someone from outside the country put money in their account by Sorel. To persuade Naomi's and Emma to accept some of his riches, Jordan flies to London, England. Jordan also tries to make out with her ineffectively as a result of this. They also employ Brad's Slovak wife Chantal Katarina Sees to smuggle money into Switzerland with her family, although she can only carry so much on her body. A dispute between Donnie and Brad results in Brad punching Donnie out. Jordan then changes his mind and opts to remain, which is met with applause. Everyone joins him in the money chant under his direction. Jordan's father is not happy and feels that Jordan would be better off accepting the FBI's offer. The wire is set up for Jordan to bring in his partners. When he comes back, they all clap for him. He starts off with Donnie. Jordan presents a note to him that reads, "Avoid implicating yourself. I have a wire on." When he inquires about their accounting procedures, Donnie acts as though he is unable to recall anything. When the FBI learns about the note Jordan gave to Donnie, they come to Jordan's home to arrest him though not shown. The note was given to Denham by Donnie himself, likely as part of a deal that will leave Donnie unaffected or facing lesser charges. The other conspirators are detained in the office as Donnie quickly deletes any damning information from his work computer. Jordan is given a 36-month prison term in court. Max watches him with dismay as his mother sobs as his son is taken away. Jordan acknowledges that he was frightened when he came to prison. He claims that he momentarily lost sight of his wealth. In Auckland, New Zealand, a straight-line seminar is where the film's concluding scene is set. The host is played by the real Jordan Belfort. Jordan enters the room and approaches one man. He shows him a pen and requests that he buy it from him. Before Jordan removes the pen, the man awkwardly begins his pitch. He gives it to another person, who is also uncomfortable. As all the would-be millionaires watch, Jordan keeps doing the same with additional guests.